Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today I have another rum on the cask. And I have to admit, I have never been to the distillery. I have not been to Guatemala yet. It's a rum from Guatemala, and it is Caribbean. It's on the Caribbean. It's near the Caribbean Sea, so it should be Caribbean. It's on the continent. It's on Middle America. Guatemala is Middle America, where Mexico is still North America, but it's kind of a bordering country. And this is Ron Zacapa from Guatemala, founded 1976, the Zacapa Distillery, and it's a bit more pricey than the usual rums, but you see it, I don't want to say everywhere, but it's very well placed because people love it, people buy it, and they do pay the premium for Ron Zacapa. So why is it? It's a good rum, I can tell you, but why is that? And it's because they do look at quality, at the quality issue. So the first thing what you do have is the intake ingredients is they get their the sugarcane, and what they do is they only take the first press. They call it the sugarcane honey. I'm not quite sure if sugarcane honey is like a real distinct term, because in rum everybody does it a little bit differently, but sugarcane honey usually is the first press that maybe know from wine, the free press, I think it's called in wine, where you just break the grapes and everything that drips out, that is the free pressing, not pressing, the free juice, I think. And when you then press it, you have first press. And I actually did grow some wine and did that, and you do have a lot of difference. And I've also been to a few distilleries, and I have visited one distillery that did the free press, or the first press, the sugarcane honey, where you add no water, all the others pressing, adding water, pressing, adding water, pressing, adding water, or pressing, adding recycled water juice from the fifth press or something. And they only use the first one, because the first one is the best one. And I do taste the difference between the first one and the others. The first one is smooth, very, very sugary, a little bit grassy, whereas the others do have a few bitter tastes to it, like bitterness, from salad, like the greens that, like rucola or Romanov. I don't know. I'm not that great in salad. I do eat my rucola and my ice salad, and that's it. So they do the first pressing, so less bitter substances in the raw material. Then I had a bit of a research, and they use yeast. Yeast from the pineapple. So what? From the pineapple? Did I miss something? Yeah, yeast grows everywhere. You can get yeast from everywhere, and you can just grow it there. And yeast mutates very quickly, and the yeast that can grow inside a pineapple, because everywhere, does adapt to the pineapple physiology, I would say. Doesn't mean that this one tastes of pineapple. It means just the yeast comes from a pineapple and is very distinct, because I've never heard of that before, that someone takes yeast from a pineapple and just uses that for distilling, grows it and uses it for distilling. But no, they did that. So next one is their locality, their terroir. Is whereas usually with rum you have tropical rum. That's the thing, tropical climate where you age the rum, and that is then your rum. There are some rums came from Europe, so the mild climate from Europe is a lot different for the rum. Usually you have a fast maturation for rum with a lot of additive maturation. Here you have maturation in the tropical region, but it's in the highlands. And whereas the highlands in Scotland is a little bit flat, they have their warehouses at 2,300 meters, which is quite high. So unfortunately, I didn't find any good information about how that is defined as a climate and how that reacts to the rum. So I would guess it's a little bit a mixture between I would say a mild climate like in Scotland, or like continent, like Kentucky. Well, yeah, Kentucky is a bit of continental climate and tropical climate. So might be a little bit of in between. Yeah. So yeah, they use the maturation. They use the Solera, where you have like a lot of casks connected to each other. You fill it at the top with raw spirit, and at the bottom you take out the the finished product. And they say between 10 and 25 years. I don't know how the legislation in Guatemala is, but I don't think they have like XO. I don't think it means that much to It's I don't think it's a term that is well defined. In terms of casks, they use ex-American whiskey casks, PX sherry casks, and then they finished it in French oak casks that contained cognac before. So they did have the special mention of the French oak. So I guess that is that's really a feature in there, not just a sideline. So yeah. Last thing about the bottle, they do have a bit of a thing going on at Ron Zacapa. The Ron Zacapa was always known for their weaved toppings or like skirts for their bottlings, and they have done that with a golden imitation of that. Usually you have hand-woven toppings to put over the bottles, and here they went for a golden emblem of that. I think I said quite a lot, and let's have a look. It's a 40% ABV, and very rummy, very caramel, very oaky, very vanilla, nutty, sweetness, very, very sweet and pleasant. Oh, it's a sweet one. You have to be a really sweet one to enjoy that. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. Oh, first when you have it in your mouth, it really gives you the treatment of the French oak. You feel the spiciness, you feel a little bit of bitterness, you feel a bit of heftiness. Didn't expect that from such a sweet smell. And when you then swallow it, you do realize, oh, there's a sweetness. So it's really, really sweet. And it's really, really a little bit sticky going on as well. So, don't know about the legislation there. If you want to sell it in Europe as a rum, you have to have maximum amounts of sugar you can put in. So maybe a little bit of sugar in there. I don't know. But it's a rum, so it's not like sugar rum. So it does have a very sweet taste to it, but 10 to 25 years. So I guess that can come from the cask as well, and from a hot climate. Yeah. I really have to go to Guatemala. I'd really like to go there now. But I guess these flights are probably 20 hours. Or maybe 16 or something. I like it. That's a really good one. You don't get these old, more expensive. Yeah, we're talking about €100, dollars plus product. Bottles that is at 40%. Usually they then go higher. It's easy to drink. I didn't mention that yet. You have it in your mouth. It's very sweet. It's pleasant. You could go for drink it with a beginner or with a friend who doesn't know anything about rum. Would be fine. He would probably be fine because it's just very sweet and not as sharp on the alcohol. So it's a very nice product, but you can also enjoy it as a rum expert as well, because there's a lot inside that bottle. 3 different kind of casks, very well made, and it's strange because of that sweetness combined with that first kick of intense spiciness. It comes on with spiciness and herbs and not herbs, spices and peppers and oak, and then it goes into chocolate candy with raisins. So it's a roller coaster. Yeah. if you got really fixed on that and you want to buy it, go to Whisky.com. You can buy there if you come from the Netherlands or Belgium. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.